just people, passion, power. Yeah, people. Got the people. Yeah.
Welcome back to People, Passion, Power today. I'm very excited about our guest today. He's a local activist. He's got his own radio show, Focus Radio, on Saturday nights. And boy, is he heavily involved in the community with a very, very hyper specialty in missing and exploited children. And that is Focus Phil. Thanks for coming on the show, my friend.
Thank you. Thank you. Thanks for having me, Jason.
Yeah, we connected through some of the shows in the past, and we've been meeting to get together. And I'm excited to talk about what your radio show was about and
Yes.
how it got started and the good it does and the good you do. So thank you for that. And tell me how you got going with the radio show and what the focus is for people that don't know you yet. To tell us a little bit.
Sure. So FOCUS is an acronym for the way of life. It's spelled different. It's spelled PHOCUZ. And what I wanted people to do is just have a vision, seeing the road ahead. And I wanted to bring awareness. I wanted people to know, I wanted to report the news that the news doesn't report. I wanted to have a platform to where as though that the stories that really mean something and things that are important, that we can just I can keep it in people's face so they won't forget about it. And with a podcast, I'm able to do that each and every Saturday, along with being an advocate and an activist for missing children. We don't have many platforms for missing children or adults. So I have a 2-hour show. I do it every Saturday. We bring awareness in the community. We interview politicians. I've interviewed the county executive. I've interviewed all the chiefs in our local vicinities. I've even brought children on the show that's doing great things in the community. Also, I've brought people on that have had family members maybe murdered in their community, but still no justice. Right now, we're working closely with some folks that are working with the George Floyd case. So what I'm doing, Jason, just bringing awareness, letting people know what's going on. A lot of people don't know what's going on. We have some people don't watch the news. Some people may not read, but they will pick up a phone or go on a computer for social media to watch a podcast or a radio show.
And you've got 80,000 listeners for the show.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. 80,000 listeners. The Felicia Rudd story, which we'll speak on a little later in the interview, actually reached 1.2 million viewers, and that was global, all across the world. My show actually reaches the 50 states and also to London.
That's amazing. And the show, the children, the missing and exploiting children part of your show came about because of that case you just mentioned, and
Yes.
That's how this got kicked off.
Yes, Felicia Rudd went missing March 1st, 2014, 8 years old, from a D.C. General Homeless Shelter, and last seen with the 51-year-old janitor that had worked there, who later murdered his wife, killed himself. Still, 6 years later, no signs of Felicia Rudd.
And that struck you, and you said, I'm going to use my show as a platform for the good it can be.
Yes, because her story had gotten forgotten about, and the ball was dropped, through family, through the DC General Homeless Shelter. I just couldn't understand how we didn't have people that were convicted, of kidnapping and abduction. I just couldn't. The city, the mayor spoke out at that time. The chief had spoke out at that time. No arrests have never been made in the Felicia Rudd case. And how could an 8-year-old girl just, they had hotel footage of her with this guy. I just don't know why no one was arrested. I don't know why Felicia Rudd hasn't been found 6 years later. So when I researched her case, I seen how many the ball was dropped. After her case, I learned about so many other cases. I said, wow, this many people go missing in D.C. per day?
What is that number? What is that number?
We have up to 20 to 25 children that go missing maybe weekly. You'll see a different post of someone missing in DC on my Facebook page every single day.
20 to 25 a week?
Yes. 20 to 25 a week. That's just an average. That's the ones that are being reported. We have some that aren't reported. We have cases in Maryland that aren't reported. I have to dig and search because they don't have a database in Maryland like they do in DC for missing people. We have 500,000 Black women that go missing in the United States each and every year. That's just Black women.
Wow, that number's gigantic. I can't believe that number
Yes,
is
sir.
so high.
Yes, sir.
And that's why I'm glad we're talking, man. And I'm thankful for you doing the show. So that's pretty awesome. People connect with you. You were telling me earlier, the DCPD, the PGPD, when they have a case, they'll come to you, won't they?
Sure. They'll come to me. I'll speak with them. I'm involved with some of the detectives. I say, hey, we need a flyer. Hey, do we have any leads? You know, and they're helpful. Hey, Phil, here's 100 flyers. You can put these out. You can come back and get some more. Hey, can you guys come in and just update us on this case? Sometimes they can, sometimes they can't because it's under investigation. But I work with them, you know, and also give people tips on how to report a missing person. People don't even know that there's certain things you have to tell the police for them to locate your missing loved one.
And you were also telling me earlier, you've helped locate 12 to 14 missing children in your 5 years or 6
Yes,
years of doing it. Congrats.
Yes, sir.
That's awesome. And if you help locate one person, that's a miracle. 12
Exactly.
to 14 is awesome.
Yes.
When they go missing, you may not have the answer to this, but who are we talking about that goes missing? Like, is it somebody that they go missing for 48 hours and they call you, or like what types of cases are we dealing with?
A lot of these cases, which is going to be shocking to you, are cold cases. Some of these cases that I work with are 5 to 6 years old. I have a 2-year-old baby in Indiana. We have children in Chicago. And what I do is I surf the net. I talk to a guy in Ireland. His name is Fitton Colin. He's really involved in people that go missing in the United States of America, along within his country. So he'll send me posts all day long. Shout out to Linda Richardson. She's in Canada. She's well connected with Focus Radio. She'll send me flyers. So that's why I say we're global. Terrence Woods Jr., he went missing in Idaho. I actually had someone to call in from Idaho. His dad went on Fox 5, came to my show. He's been missing for 3 years now. He went missing with a film crew of 12 other people. He was the only person there of color, only person to go missing. That film crew came all the way from London to shoot a documentary. He's from Capitol Heights. He's been missing for 3 years. No answers. So I reach out to the police department in Idaho. Hey, you guys have any word on Terrence Woods Jr.? No, we don't have any word on him. We don't even want to speak on the case. So I bring his dad in. So I reach out to people, and also I want to know how people feel. I ask them, how do you feel? You know, what's going on in your mind? What do you think about your missing loved one? The news is not going to give you that. The news is not going to reach out to you. Usually the people reach out to the news. I'm the one, I'm going to reach out. Hey, I'm an advocate. I'm an activist. Come on my show. Let's bring some awareness. Hey, what neighborhood did he go missing from? Let's go pass out some flyers. Physically, go pass out some flyers. So that's what we do. That's what an activist is. You know, a lot of these people, Jason, they're not activists. You got to put the footwork in physically.
Man, I don't even know what to say other than that. That's incredible. 30 minutes of your show is devoted just to this. And so everybody knows your show, not yet, you're not sponsored, or this is just out of your own goodwill.
Exactly. And that's why I seen what you were doing, saying some great things. And I say, hey, you know, Jason, he has a great show. It's something different. And don't get me wrong, I would love to have sponsors, but I do what I do from the heart. I don't charge people for missing cases. I don't charge people at all. You know, people don't have money they're hurt. You know, why come and pay? You know, or you gotta, or you can come every Saturday. You can call me on the phone. Like, I'm available. I talk to you every day. Some people I reach out to, hey, how you doing? I'm just checking in. Have you found your missing loved one? You know, and you don't have these bigger media outlets that do that, you know, and I do that. And I tell people all the time, I pay out my pocket every single week for my show. I don't want people to think, oh, I'm getting money, I'm getting paid. No, I'm not. I don't have these sponsors. I've had people that have paid to do interviews and market their businesses, but I do it just out of my heart. I love people. I love kids.
We need more people in the world like you, Phil. That's we need more Phils out there, and I think what you're doing is incredible. Where can people, where do they find you on Facebook?
It's Focus Phil. That's PHOCUZ. The word Phil. I'm on Instagram at Phil Focus, and I'm also, my Twitter fingers is at Focus Radio. So just remember PHOCUZ. Remember the word Phil, PHILL.
And how can people help you? How can they help the show? What can they do?
What people can do, honestly, Jason, tell a friend to tell a friend. Tune in. This is my show, Jason. I tell people is an opportunity for anyone. It's not my show. It's our show, because we're bringing awareness. This show is for anybody. Anybody has a small business, they want to advertise, they want to market, promote. Someone has gone missing. You just want to tell your story. You want to be inspiring. You want to motivate. Call me. Send me a message. And you can come on the show. Artists, I play your music. A lot of artists I've had, the music never got played on air. They come to Focus Radio. I play their music. I give 2 interviews, and I try to connect people with the right people. I try to every morning on my Facebook page. I'm talking. I'm inspiring. I'm motivating. It's an open platform, and I give those a chance, that need a chance, but people don't want to give them a chance. I give opportunities. That's what Focus is. We're getting focused. We're seeing the road ahead. We all have a vision, and I've had everybody from alcoholics to drug addicts to anyone that has a story to tell to motivate the next person. That's what it is. We got to get focused.
I love it, man. I love it. And the app is the app that everybody needs to download is Hustle Firm Radio.
Yes, sir.
And they download the app, and then they can find your show from there. Yes,
sir. Hustle Firm Radio. You put that on your phone. My app runs 24/7. I play all the latest and greatest music. On Saturday at 6:15, you click on that app, and my show appears. You can hear my show. Or you want to see it live, you want to leave a comment, Facebook. You call into the show also.
And you're based in D.C., right, Phil? You're from D.C.? Where are you from?
Southwest D.C. I'm actually a graduate from Suitland High School. Went to college, Sanford Brown. Shout out to Sanford Brown, Phoenix. I'm a relocation specialist. That's what I do. I put people in apartments, just helping people out, like let people, somebody cares, and that's what it's about, man. Anything about helping people, getting the word out there, Jason, man. I'm working on doing some things as far as motivational speaking. I want to go when school opens back up, hopefully at least by next year. I want to go to homecomings. I want to go to PTA meetings. I want to just motivate, and some people just don't know how to start, and I just want to tell them, hey, write it down. If you can see it, you can touch it, you can smell it, you can have it, and people just need to hear that.
There's not enough hope in the community. Not enough people know that that's even an option, right?
Exactly. If you can dream it, Jason, I tell people all the time, dreams come true. So remember those dreams, not the bad ones, but the good ones. And when you get to that certain place, as far as success, because it's different for everyone, or whatever you may be trying to do in life, whatever journey you're trying to take, remember those dreams, and it came true.
You and I are going to connect, and we're going to become friends, my man, because I think the world needs more people like you, and I want to have more friends like you. So I'm going to try and help your show any way I can do it, and we're going to figure that out. Focus Phil, ladies and gentlemen, just somebody who's out there and wants to make a difference, and beyond just ideas, he's taking actions. And we're at a time where we need more Focus Phils in the world. So thank you for being on the show.
Yes, sir.
We're going to follow up with you, man. We're going to stay in touch. We're going to do some good things together. Sure. We appreciate you.
Thank you, Jason. And definitely I'll be in touch. I at least try to reach out once or twice a week to you. I like what you're doing also, and we definitely can connect. And that's the thing, Jason, man. We got to surround ourselves by the right people. Know what I know what you know. Hey, Jason, how can we come together? And we can make it one big umbrella. That's what it's about.
I'm looking forward to it, man. I'm grateful for the connection, and I look forward to advancing the friendship. Thanks for being
Yes, sir.
on the show.
Thank you.
What I'm saying, man, it's just people, passions,